Hello, I'm Beverly Brunel. I'm an intuitive, a master energy worker. I read the quantum field and what's influencing people that may be coming from ancestral lineage, trauma, drama, dreams, womb time, birth time, and early developmental influences. I tap into those areas of one's life to see what is alive and actually coloring or filtering their perceptions of themselves and their world and their relationships. Today, I want to mention or start with spring cleaning. There's that, I don't know, common desire to spring into new possibilities in the springtime as you see the new growth come in, the daffodils and the blossoms on the trees. It's a beautiful time of year, depending where you live. Some people might still be in the snow. Some people might be switching, like down in the southern hemisphere, to the fall. Let's just tune in to what wants to be changed, what wants to bloom forth, what would allow the change and the blossoming forth to happen. Lots of times the stories we have in our head, we're attached to. Oh, this is the way it is. This is the way I have to see things. And it's unconscious, but it's like this tension and stress we hold in our bodies. It can cause discomfort, illness, it's almost like self-deception, not intentionally, but because we've outgrown the origins of where those reasons came from, or where those perceptions came from, maybe from an early childhood situation or something we aligned with our ancestors on. I better protect myself from the dinosaurs because you never know when they're going to show up. That's an ancestral fear, which means outrageousness now. However, but the point is how these things can linger in the field of information. You know, what other fears and doubts and worries, what other situations are influencing you that you don't even know about, that were alive and well at the time, but right now they're separating you from yourself and from new possibilities. So spring cleaning, let's clean up some of those stories. Let's update some of those stories. Let's delete some of those stories. Let's dissolve some of those stories. And let's engage the essence. Let's extract the essence of those stories, your essence, from that entanglement. So there's more of you here to sprout, to grow, to blossom, to be who you really are. You're not one way. We're not one way. We are different ways in different situations, in different relationships, in different scenarios. And that's part of life, exploring what we're capable of and exploring the different facets of ourselves is part of the fun of being alive, among many other fun aspects of being alive. So I invite you, if you would like to close your eyes. I'm going to take you on a short but potent journey to see what it is that wants to blossom through you, which wants to dissolve its interruption in your perceptions to allow more clarity in. So close your eyes, notice your breathing. You are breathing, and bring your awareness from your thoughts and expectations and the bell on my phone and into your heart space. And just relax and breathe into that heart space and invite that light, that beautiful, maybe diamond light, multiple colored light that's in your heart space to grow in its glow, to expand in its presence. It really loves the invitation. Notice what you feel as that light glows more fully, more softly within you. I invite that heart light and the high frequencies of the heart light to expose, as it were, to show you, to enlighten you on what it is that is blossoming within that heart space of yours. What delights, what joys, what pleasures are wanting to come forth more in your existence, in your experience of yourself. And to expose what is in the way, what is covering those perceptions, those beautiful new awarenesses. So I'm guided to mention the age and stage around 6, 7, 8, whatever that means for you. Where were you? Who were you with at that time? What were some of your joys and delights? What were some of your fears and worries? Perhaps some of your terrors. Yeah. Let's call all your energy from all the terrors of those ages and stages, whether it be in dream time, in real lifetime. Calling all your energy, I'll call it from family members, from friends, from neighbors, from school people, teachers, other students that in any way threatened you, challenged you, denied you, altered your perception of yourself in ways that were depleting, yeah, undermining, denying, making fun of, humiliating. Calling all your energy from those times and whatever belief systems you made up about yourself so you can create greater clarity on your perception of yourself and your presence in the world, your presence in your relationships, in your work, and what you're deserving of. Let's call all your energy to you from any limiting beliefs about you not being deserving, about denying receiving support, help, and love was interpreted as a power, that your power to deny it, to reject it was as a child, perhaps your superpower. Maybe it was a safety. Yeah. It was considered a way to be safe because maybe the love was coming in ways that didn't feel so good. Or maybe it was misinterpreted. So calling all your energy from those times, those dynamics, so you can be here now more fully, more completely. Let's invite those younger selves, the 7, 6, 7, 8-year-olds, to come out of those dynamics, as it were, and into you, into this heart space within you that's glowing with love and acceptance and vibrancy. And we invite those little ones for their heart lights to grow in their glow. So it can light up the self-acceptance and it can melt the what's that word? The walls or the screens of separation, the perceptions of separation, the illusion of separation from self. Beautiful. I'm seeing this image of these children sitting in a field of flowers, and there's such a sense of safety and protection. And there's fruit trees. It's a safe place. Whatever is a way for you to feel safe in that type of environment, add that to the image or the scenario. And we invite those younger selves to deliver to you a message. What is it that they want you to know? What's important for them to reveal to you that would support you now? Being more alive, more awake to your divinity, to you shining, you being more free to be you. More available to this age and stage of your life now. What is it that they want you to know? Let go of expectations and the inspiration will come. I'm hearing be awake to your curiosity. Be awake to your sense of wonder. The world is not as you have perceived it to be. It is full of magic and miracles. Invite that in. Let the creator, the creatorship, the freedom within you to live a creative life blossom forth within you today and all days and all days in all directions and dimensions. Thank them for their message. Take some deep breaths. And what message do you have for them? Perhaps a big thank you, perhaps a big hug. Perhaps inviting them to support your freedom in new ways. Perhaps to encourage them to play, to let go of any constraints they've put upon themselves and upon you, that they can just be in that beautiful field of flowers and find ways to play and not put so much pressure on you and not create limiting, um, not limiting your senses or your creativity or your sense of self in any way. They can free that up. There you go. Good. This is kind of a turbo session. So let's thank them for their presence, their wisdom. We thank you for your presence and your wisdom. Take a few deep breaths, let them go, as it were, into that heart space to play and to enjoy themselves. And open your eyes and look around the room and notice your capacity to see, perhaps see in new ways, your environment, to perceive yourself in new ways, feeling your body on the chair, on the cushion, on the floor, wherever you're sitting or standing. Feeling yourself within from head to toe, fingertip to fingertip, and the miracle and the magnificence of your presence in this moment and in all the moments to come, with greater freedom and joy and delight of you being you. Happy spring cleaning. Clearing? Cleaning?